Hello and welcome back everybody to Good Game 1 College Esports Championship. This is me Lucifer and we are back on day 23 for some intense action that we are witnessing. There's going to be a lot of matches today as well, just like day 22. It was a bang on that we witnessed there. Day 23 coming in, I'm pretty sure we have a lot more matches, a lot more maps to play around with. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to some maybe equally placed out maps, equal fights coming across. But yes, we have to look at the match that we are heading into, right? So the first match starting off the day of day 23, it's going to be SRM Super Kings versus Loyola Angels. And change of map, we are heading into Split that has been missing for quite some time, but I'm really excited because again, this, just like the map of Bind, is kind of a little bit even more closely fought map. There's going to be a lot of close range fights, a long range weapons, maybe a Vandal or even Operator, maybe less suited for a lot of fights, and players we have seen have not been using a lot of Operators, so not too sure about what we are looking at, but I'm pretty sure I'm ready for it. Even though if an Operator comes, well, I'm ready for those actions. But right now it's game time, right? Let's rightly head into it. And looking at the agent selections coming through, we have a Killjoy, we have a Jet, Sage, Brimstone, and a Race. So a double duelist setup, double Sentinel, and one controller coming in from the side of SRM Super Kings. On the side of Loyola Angels, they've gone pretty good, I would say. Double duelist, double duelist, your Rena, Jet, Sage, Omen, and a Cypher. So double Sentinel, double duelist, and a single control. Same going in from them. Nobody has initiators. Right now it is Dark starting it off. Beautiful kill coming in at Rams. He takes down Jet v Jet. That's going to be a Jet def coming across. Right now the defenders, they can still have this fight in their favor. DeadSec takes one person out. He's still surviving inside, but a lot of players are going to completely box him, and Inferno gets one kill. Dark comes in again for the save. He takes off one, but Fur right now will not let that happen. He pushes in from Rams. He takes off two people, brings it back to a 2v2 situation, make it a 1v2, and that's all and done and dusted. For what a beautiful start coming in for his team. Comes in for clutch, and he manages to do that. So SRM Super Kings come on top. Both the teams having double duelist, double sentinel, and one controller, kind of mirror in terms of their agent selection to a category, but there is a little bit of a change. Instead of Arena, we have a Raze here. The Omen, we know, regenerative smokes and a Paranoia, something that can be really well used. And Cypher, we know he's going to be that sentinel who can have presence anywhere on the map. So it's going to be very important on how he plays. But right now, SRM Super Kings off to a great start. And with that, they have also managed to take round number 1. We are heading into round number 2, but first we know this person from the side of SRM Super Kings. He's going to be a very crucial player that I'm looking forward to if Loyola Angels want a victory today, because we've talked about this. We are close to coming out of, the phase 1. So teams, this is like do and die matches, but right now, oh my god, the Killjoy already with the 3k, and look at that, Frank is directly pushing in, and Frank might be taken out, but that is going to be a 4th coming in for the Killjoy, maybe close to an ace, but Frank pushing in, 2 people, double team coming across. They played it really well, and that's going to be again another round which we anticipated, because yes, they won the first round. So the second round is kind of an expected victory coming across for the side of SRM Super Kings, and they managed to pull. You have seen, I'm not sure about the name. I'm a little bit confused here about the name from Killjoy. I think it's Ergia. I'll call it Ergia if I'm wrong. I'm really sorry. But yes, Ergia with a 4k. Beautifully played. Already topping the charts just after 2 rounds. And the setups, we have talking about a lot of amazing Killjoy setups. So I think this is one of those. Dark here finds a beautiful kill on Spur as he pushes in. But the Brimstone Dudu managed to push in and get that trade equal in his favor. But the smoke placement is going to be really good, because he's managed to not let the opponents come here. They've not managed the opponents to take mid control. So beautiful play. But look at this Inferno's TP is going to be deleted immediately. But that's a trade coming through. Prime will get one. It's back to a 3v3. Urgia in the meantime at B main will be picking off one with a Ghost. Beautiful play. They're still surviving with close to 78 HP. Frank has a Marshal to play with. They are rightly walking into it, but will Frank be able to land a beautiful headshot? The connection should happen now. He's going to hit kind of a wall bank shot. So a little bit of HP damage, not the headshot that we were anticipating, and they're looking forward to rotate. DeadSec has read that, and DeadSec, he looks to have control of Vents, and if he pushes in right now, he should be able to pick off 2 kills, maybe one for all the dismay. He gets one, he gets the second one, and DeadSec, even though he doesn't push into vents, he holds ramp really well and gets that 2 kill to get his team the third round as well. So the side of SRM Super Kings off to a really great start on the map of Split. And yes, as I said, all these maps and matches are going to be very crucial because you're going to get only one chance, and with day 23 coming in, that means you have kind of a week away from ending phase 1. So all the teams, whoever has won matches for each and every team, they need to come up right now huge. If not, they're going to go out of phase 1, and it's going to be some out of the 8 groups, 8 top teams qualifying, and we would have to say goodbye to rest of the teams and maybe look out for them qualifying next time. But right now, kind of a force buy coming in from the side of Loyola Angels, because it's still that they have not been able to get around. But Frank, he missed his shots in the previous one, he did not get a kill, but right now already off to a 2 kill on Justy Marshall. And Fur, what a beautiful 2k coming in for him. It's going to be the last person standing, but Fur gets another 3k for him on the map of Split, and it's going to be flawless rolling in for the side of SRM Super Kings. SRM Super Kings look like they're completely dominating the side of Loyola Angels, but yes, it's still the 4th round that we have just done with. They're heading the 5th, and looks like the full buys are coming in, so they did manage to save. My bad, I kind of saw maybe a Spectre or a Stinger coming across, so maybe read it wrong. But yes, now again another full buy coming in, and Dark has picked up the operator. Frank has thrown his Marshall, and he's picked up our operator. So op fight, is this what we are going to see? Is it going to be the Jet coming on top from the side of Kings, or is it going to be the opponent Jet coming on top? Is it going to be Frank, or is it going to be he's missing his 2 shot just like he did it previously? But I think he's ready for the fight. But look at Dark, he's used that lead in his benefit. He'll be going to get that kill, but Dudu will make it a trade. Dudu will take it a little bit further away, gets it 2 into 2, goes into fight with 2 people, gets a little bit paranoid over there, not in terms of the utility but what he wanted to do. But Fur, he uses his utility, but that will get missed. Now it's going to be a 1v2. The positions have been compromised, so it's only Ergia surviving who's at B, so they might be running off to A, and Ergia might be able to take this vent control really early and get it back in his favor. But he's given a lot of sound cues. Omen is back trailing. He has that. I think the backstab for Ergia is going to come in very soon. He needs to be worried about vents. Either he needs to take out one person at once, or somebody from B main who's coming in. If he manages to do that, he can take down the spike carrier and delay the timing. But right now, both of them are managed to push in together. So both of them are playing brilliantly. Ergian just needs to hold that position really well. Inferno is walking in. Inferno might be going down in. They kill that. Inferno goes down. But look at Sharky. He knows that the push might be coming in. He's going into plant, but a wall bang. Not sure if he saw the pixels, but gets that kill. And Ergia for another clutch with a 2k. Gets 5th round online, and another full buy wasted from the side of Loyola Angels. I mean, this time, as I talked about, SRM Super Kings are taking map control way too early before Loyola Angels can have something to work with. I mean, the push coming in, even though Frank went down from the side of Super Kings, that's just beautiful to make sure to get that trade and the advantage back online for their team, and the defense have a better play. They're doing it really well, and again, it's still a defensive map, so being highly defensive, the start 5 rounds that has gone away, I wouldn't complain about it, but from here on, it's where they would have to start converting. Wall banks coming across to take down Frank. A slow up also does come through to delay or try to kind of, when he goes in for a peek, to make sure he does not have the opportunity to get a kill. But look at this, Inferno takes a backstab. TP, he managed to get a kill. Frank will bring it back to an equalizer, will take out Smasher who had the spike. And look at that, they're taking out Inferno. Inferno's position has been compromised. DeadSec is holding him down, and blades as well as guns are being shot at Frank. Frank is really compromised, but is still holding the position strong. Inferno gets a kill on Ergia. DeadSec needs to hold him off, but right now the team is completely split. 2 people at mid, 1 at ramps, and Frank has gotten the kill. Frank just needs to run away from this fight. He managed to do it, but he's walking right into Inferno's fight. Inferno was on his knife. He was not gun out. But that fight did work out. But Fur is walking in. Fur should be able to get the kill. No, Inferno comes on top because he was better in terms of health. That's going to be the 4th for Inferno. And Inferno is close to an ace. One more.
30 seconds left.
Just one more kill for Inferno. But right now, I think the spike should be coming through. And DeadSec has an ultimate for Resurrection. And he should be able to bring maybe Fur back because that's the closest person. Or maybe even Frank. And he brings in Frank. And he was the closest person. But right now, they need to run in. They need to go really fast and get this out because time is running. 40 seconds on the clock. Of the spike is planted, they need to head. And they're really walking into Inferno's hands. Inferno has read the footsteps. But Inferno gets... They do not check Inferno. Now Inferno, another backstab coming in. He started off with an initial, oh my god, ultimate, and now 2 bullets, and they're falling in for the trap. They're going to be completely, oh my god. But Frank will take one person down. Now it's Inferno. Inferno is already gotten close to an ace. He needs to just take out DeadSec, and his ace gets denied. Oh my god, this time Inferno, even though he got a 5k, he had to take out DeadSec. DeadSec was the person who was not resurrected, and that would have been an ace. Very unfortunate. Loyal Angels, such a good hard-fought round, but again, DeadSec surviving, and fortunately, he had the ult top that he could pick and get one person back to his feet. Things just changed from there. Backside playing coming in from Prime, very unfortunate. And Inferno, if you would have pushed together, I mean, if that crossfire would have been better, the backstab as well as the backside fight, I think they could have come on top. Just Prime going down a little bit too early. Inferno, even with a 5k, could not do anything there for the side of Loyal Angels. And again, the 6th one comes. First half, close to one half being done. The side of Loyal Angels still haven't found any answers. Again, another operator being forced. Inferno gets one kill. This time he takes down Frank, but Dudu is ready. Dudu has been a crucial player at mid who has been controlling mid really well. He has been getting his trades on board. But look at his first position zone. His boom bot does not work out as he wanted, but he will get the kill. Prime right now, he has his ultimate. He gets the kill, but look at the ultimate being used. Prime, oh my god, he managed to run out of that position. But right now, Dudu will get a kill on Smasher. Dark will get one kill. DeadSec and Prime will get a kill on Dudu. Now it's all up to Urgia. It's a 1v3, and the spike is running to B. If Urgia goes, he should be able to get that kill, but he lets everybody go. He did not know who the spike carrier was. Now Sharky is holding him to CT, and I think if he tries to exit through CT, he's all done and dusted because Sharky is not going to let him walk. He's going to get checked, but right now Urgia makes noise and also heads into vent. But Urgia, he's coming back. Oh my god, that was a good fake, but right now the fake has been fake completely. But Urgia, the only option right now in a 1v3 with so many cross angles being held is just go for a save. Sharky, I think he has understood. Oh my god. The trap fire, he spots the nozzle. He needs to get that kill. He's missing a lot of shots, but Dark being really good with his operator placement. Man, oh man, not sure how Urgia managed to dodge that trap fire, but managed to do it really well. I mean, as soon as Sharky planted, not sure if Sharky even saw their Urgia there. I'm not sure what happened because the trap fire, Urgia did manage to cross it. If somebody did manage to place it, I'm not sure if even that is possible. Chat, you can let me know. But right now, due to the crucial player that I was talking about who was holding mid strong, looks disconnected. Again, chat, we let teams have a quick timeout or a pause coming in if somebody gets disconnected. It's a couple of minutes that we can wait depending on the admins, and if Dudu does not make a comeback, it should be a 4v5 fight coming through here. I mean, we want to see a fair fight. Even the teams and even we at Good Game 1 suggest for a 5v5 fight. But in case a match is already started, then there's no other way. There's no two cards about it. We have to continue the match. In case somebody is disconnected before the match starts, then if they cannot come back before the match itself, the victory would have been given away. But right now, Dudu played 7 rounds, got 6 rounds for his team, 1 round lost, and Loyal Angels put their first round on the cards. So still Loyal Angels, 6 more rounds for them to go. I mean, 5 more rounds on this first half. If they manage to pull it off, 6-6, they will be off to a great start heading into defense. Loyal Angels can completely turn the game around. We know Loyal Angels are a really good team. But right now, the initial domination and play coming in from for Urgia and Dudu was just really well. Frank, yes, the Marshall picks he managed to do was good. Frank also with the operator couple of times did come up really well, but right now he has also picked up the operator. The clock has been resumed, but right now he is the only one who does not have any shields for his team. No peaks coming in for Dark right now from B main, but Urgia is there. Urgia has placed a lot of utilities, so somebody pushing in might be caught off with those utilities. But look at Urgia's position, beautiful. They've heard a lot of noise, so four players are going to come in here. Fur has managed to make his way in. Inferno takes a TP to vent. He silently sneaked in. He might be able to pull off a backstab, but mid has been walled, so something that they can still be worry free, because being walling mid off, walling mail room off, nobody's going to be able to push in. But right now Inferno's TP again playing a huge role. He has managed to push into Vents, take ramp control and A heaven control. This might be the call for the whole team to completely make a rotate, but Inferno, look at him, he's not going in for any peaks or any kills. Fur comes in, Fur checks, but he goes back immediately. They let the wall go down, and a lot of utilities being used to push back the side of SRM Super Kings and make them stay at stairs. They managed to do it, but Deadsec is still holding on. He should be able to get a kill. He gets one. They know there is one person there. Deadsec needs to return because there are three people. Deadsec gets the spike carrier. Deadsec had just 2 bullets to play with, but look at Inferno's backstab. Fur managed to get 2 people, and it's all up to Inferno. Inferno's position gets compromised right now. They did not read how Inferno came in, but Frank, as soon as his information got compromised, came in and backstabbed him itself. That's going to be the side of SRM Super Kings quickly answering for the one round that the side of Loyola Angels took away. Loyola Angels were not at all happy about giving away the round. So Loyola Angels off to again a little bit of a worried fight, because they have lost their economy. 2k for Inferno, who was fighting out really well. 1.9k for Smasher. So broken buys again coming across for both the teams. I mean, for the side of Loyola Angels, full buy for the side of SRM Super Kings. Yes, they did lose a couple of players, but still we could see 3k creds from a couple of players. So even if somebody cannot buy themselves for a full buy, somebody can request. But right now the beautiful camera placement, they managed to read it, they managed to destroy it, but again utility placement coming in from Killjoy, but it does miss a little bit of an edge, and that's how Dark with a dash along with his teammate will be able to make their way in from B main, and Dark gets 2 kills, and now Dark has started things off really well. But Dudu is there. Dudu again being that controller, he is doing a great job. Fur with a 2 kill, Dudu for his second, and Frank will close it off with a classic kill, surviving at 33 HP. For Dudu and Frank coming in clutch. The side of SRM Super Kings, they're not letting the side of Loyola Angels even have a post-plan fight. As soon as the spike goes on, or even if when they're entering, they're keeping the guns blazing, and they're managing to get the kills. Fur using his showstopper, Dudu staying inside, getting 2 picks for himself, and Fur coming in with another kill with his rifle. That was just on point to see. Right now there's going to be only one ultimate. That's going to be the Empress from the side of Loyola Angels. Still not great buys for them. They did manage to go in for a force in the previous round, and you can see half shields across the board. Marshall being picked, a couple of Spectres, and I think there was a single Vandal or a Phantom from the Reyna itself. But again, 8 rounds down 7 round. 9 rounds down, 7 round differential that Loyola Angels are at a deficit of. It's not looking great for them. They look really iffy right now. I'm not sure if they can make their way back, because right now they're taking the fight head on. One of the problems right now, and the setups coming in from the side of SRM Super Kings is varying every round. They're not holding it same. Boombot gets destroyed to get information. It gets the information it wanted. Sharky's position gets compromised as Urgia managed to peek that. But right now, putting a cage down and looking forward to push Vent. But Raze, Fur has managed to go away from that. You can take Vent control, but as soon as you pop up from Vents, it's going to be Fur taking you out. Dark comes in to fight with a Marshall with Urgia. None of the shots connected. They're looking for the fight again. Inferno again with his ultimate. Inferno, I think it was a solid step previously, because again coming in for an ultimate from the shadows. He's just doing a great job. But Urgia, the turret placement, beautiful, gets a 3k, and Deadsec gets one. Sharky is there at mid. He walks, he gets 1 kill, but I think that should be the last as Dudu comes back, and that's going to be 8th round lead coming in. I'm sorry, 8 round lead coming in for the side of SRM Super Kings, and 9-1 is where we are sitting at. There's just 2 more rounds to go to end the first half, and if we hit double digits, I think we might be seeing a one-sided domination. What do you think, Chad? I mean, I wished for an equal fight coming from both the teams, but right now SRM Super Kings are making this match look like a walk in the park. They're completely taking down round after round, and again, kind of a force coming in from the side of
Get out of my way!
Loyal Angels. I mean, yes, we did see the least being 1500, so that I think that person, if he does not get a couple of kills, he will be working with a half shield. But right now, making use of the Blade Storm, gets 2 kills, and the Boombot, oh my god, getting saved by Sharky with that Boombot destruction. And look at Sharky, 2 kills coming in. Sharky is pushing in. Sharky gets the third one. I think he should be able to put up his trapwire. He does manage to do that, and both the people will push themselves back to screens. They get it back to a 3v5 fight, which they can do it because lockdown available, but they're not letting go of screens control. So if the lockdown needs to be propped, screen control needs to be gained by it. But Bladestorm is online, Smasher does have a Spectre, so close range fight is still really possible. But they managed to take off even control, and they're pushing into, look at what they're doing. They've managed to take their way around the map. They are at the Lola Angel side. They are going into the attacking side, and they've popped up the Defender Ultimate. And the Defender Ultimate will manage to push them to corners, and this is the chance they should be taking. DeadSec gets 1 kill. The timer is ticking. They need to go in. Prime will get 1 kill, but look at this. Gets detained as Dark comes in with his blades, and that's all and done and dusted. They need to get this. Smasher is detained. Oh my god, 2 players get detained, but I think the Spike is at a safe position, and this should be a clean defuse with 0.44 seconds. They will still get it, but look at this. Frank is going in. He wants that operator for the last round, but it's going to be Smasher saving that operator. Not sure why. They did go in for a save round, so that damage was really good that they managed to do, take down everybody and get the resurrection also online, because of which now Dudu is the only person having an ultimate, the orbital strike. Everybody else, they would have to play with their guns. But 10 rounds, I mean 11 rounds done, 10 round lead close to, I would say. I mean, this round looks like the side of SRM Super King should be able to pull. Smasher does have his ultimate still available, but we have not seen him use it. And right now he is an operator. I'm not sure how he'll use it with the operator arena and an operator with an Empress. Not sure how that advantage of a fire rate will be really well. But for right now, White Rafters will be able to get 1 kill. That was beautiful turret placement as well as nanoswarm placement. Nobody else gets to push in, and Dark will go down. Now they're looking for another fight, and Urgia goes in. Urgia gets that kill. Urgia is getting a little bit greedy, but will go back because he's at 70 HP right now. But it does not look like he wants to go away from this fight. The resurrection comes to, and also an ultimate being used. Urgia still gets a kill, and Dudu gets deep fried, both of them, and Dudu comes on top. What a beautiful orbital strike to end the first half. That's going to be 11 coming in from the side of SRM Super Kings just on the first half. And now, as I said, 10 round differential is what they have created, and between them they have such a huge space. But right now they are the ones heading into attack. Yes, their defense was exceptional, but it's going to be a defense favored map. We have talked about this. So the side of SRM Super Kings, they should be ready for the map of split for attack. If they are not, they might be able to give away a comeback. We have seen teams, even though they're at a disadvantage of even maybe close to 10 or 12 rounds, a couple of teams have made their comeback. So I'll not let the side of Loyal Angels have an disadvantage thought from my end that they cannot make a comeback, because anything can happen. But right now the form from Fur, Urgia and Frank is exceptional, and Dudu being the controller is playing really well. DeadSec, whenever needed, whenever their comrades are short of numbers, he's coming up really well. Urgia right now goes up really early. Prime gets the second kill. Dudu right now still making matters back to their team's hands, and Dudu gets 1 kill. But right now it does not still look favorable for their team. Dark gets 1, brings it back to a 3v2. It was a 4v2, but Fur will get 2 kills, bring it back to a 2v2. And Rafters, this kill should come through. The spike is still in their hands. Dark is very low. He's at 45, and he does not have a Sage alive for him. But Fur is on a backstab. Sorry, I call it Far, but Fur is on a backstab. He should be able to pull this off, but both of them are on side. So the fight needs to be pulled off. They managed to take 1 person off. Fur, he has managed to take 2. He gets the 3rd one. Will he be able to get the 4th one? The last person is after. He's really low in health. He managed to drop him to 19. Very unfortunate. Dark Beautiful crosshair placement, gets that one headshot that he needed for his team, and Loyal Angels come on top of the pistol round. So right now they should be able to go in for a buy. They should be able to go in for half buys and make the second round of the second half work as well. And looking at that, they're managing to do that. Half shield for that. The Marshall has been picked up. Spectres, not at scene, but Ares. Two Areses have been committed as well as two Spectres. So I think Smasher just spend some. Okay, he's back on the buy. Two Ares, two Spectres, and one Marshall coming in from the side of Loyal Angels. If they keep up the pace, they should be able to do it. But how Fur managed to do it, in case if he had maybe just like a ghost that Dark had, I think things would have changed around. But look at the vents control being taken. Frank, beautiful right click. He gets the Marshall in his hands and he's already taken CT control. Right now, the rotate coming in will not be favorable. The Spectre does a little bit of a damage. Frank still managed to run and get back to safety. But Frank gets one kill. Inferno is still there. Inferno is making all the damage for their team. And Inferno is the person they have to deal with if they want to come out on top. And Frank comes in clutch, gets the 3K, brings their team back to an advantage. But they have lost the Sage, because of which there is no healing available. But both the defenders have made their way to A, and that has been right. They understood that this should be a rotate coming in. They're just checking before they head back to B. But Sharky is making his way. Air is still a clutchable round coming in from the side of Loyal Angels, because it's only two healthy players. I think Spectres were not retrieved. Not sure. I think they might have retrieved the Omen Spectre, but Smasher is holding Vents. But I think they are going in for B. Trapwires are there. The camera is also there. Everything is getting destroyed. But Sharky turns around at the wrong moment. But right now the fight. Oh my god, he gets on two. He gets on two. That should not have been allowed. The smoke was beautiful, but right now position compromise. Sharky knows with that camera placement where Frank was heading into, that was right to his crosshairs. Another 3K for Sharky to get his team on top. But what did Frank do there? Just with a classic. Oh my god, that was just beautiful to watch. But just because of Sharky, I would say that round came back. If not, they would have lost it. But Sharky, I thought when he turned around, when the opponent were walking in, I think he lost it. They would have managed to find another way to fight it, but spraying to the smoke. Beautiful thought. While he was getting, I would say, while he was getting a little bit, while his opponents were getting inside, he just used it in his favor in terms of placement as well as the fight, rather than randomly pushing him. Right now, A-side control has been given. Spike should be coming down, but they put it down kind of behind the spammable wall. Not sure why they put it there, but it should still work. Fur, look at him. He's going in for a backstab now. He's taking ramp control. He should be allowed to take it because nobody's reading it. Dark will manage to hold that operator, and he does manage to punish Fur for that. But right now, it becomes a 4v5, but as I said, it becomes a 4v4, and DeadSec turns it to a 4v3, takes on Sharky. Frank, he gets spotted with the Leer, but the Leer does not work as Frank's position is not compromised. Dudu goes in. Dudu gets 2 kills of his own. It's about the last person who has an operator. That's going to be Dark. They're pushing Dark, and Frank managed to take him out, and I think they should be able to pick for the operator, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, you're on attacking side. Operator, it's not going to give you a really good fight, but Frank again comes in clutch. He comes up really huge for his team, and what a play coming in from the side of SRM Super Kings. They managed to turn the round around, which was really needed because that was their full buy round. If they even missed a single shot, or if they lost the spike planter, spike carrier, the round would have been lost, the single mistake. But right now at match point, it's do or die right now for the side of Loyal Angels. They have to make anything and everything work. We see the Odin being pulled, the monstrous gun coming in from Smasher. Rena, right now if he had an Empress, I might say that could have been really good, but right now he does not have an Empress. Jet has Bladestorm. Inferno, again we have been seeing him making really good outplays with his from the shadows, and if he takes that and if he uses his ultimate, I think he should be able to do something really well. Now Prime's position gets compromised. Fur with a beautiful grenade does a little bit of a damage, but 2 people holding now. It should be a really good fight. They should not be able to convert it. Fur will manage to able to take one person. Frank will get one for his own, and that should be B side completely open for the taking, and Spike also to be planted because they've taken down the monstrous gun. It's up to the last 3 people surviving. Inferno coming in for a slow rotate. He's checking in mid. The Spike gets planted. Now 40 seconds on the clock. Inferno is looking for a backstab, but there's a turret, my man. As soon as you step in, the turret's going to read you, and that's your position given away. No, the turret's not read, but he managed to destroy the turret, and for that, Fur managed to take out 2 people. Now it's all up to Inferno, and Fur is reading this really well. Fur should be able to get a kill, but no, the TP comes in. Very unfortunate, and yes, it is right behind him. Fur is reading that really well. Fur gets the 4th, and this man Fur today was exceptional for the side of SRM Super Kings, and they make it really quick. They let the side of Loyal Angels get 3 rounds, but that's about it. They managed to close it really, really good. Only the starting 2 pistol rounds, but after that comes in clutch. SRM Super Kings take it on top, and they wanted to make it really, really easy because we have been talking about it, right? Getting on top of the scoreboard, you need to get your victories, but those victories need to have round differentials. That's what the side of SRM Super Kings Reddit, they managed to understand. We are at the last week, every match is do or die, and they managed to take one team down in their group and get their round differential to 10 plus. So they should be able to get back to close to top. I'm not sure where they are right now, but for 379, 21 kills, so he's close to a 3 KD. Man, oh man, with his first bloods not that great, but Dark was the one who was getting really good first bloods, but his team could not support him really well. You can see Inferno and Dark played really well, but Prime, Shaki, and especially Smasher, 0 kills. I did not see it there while we were in the match, but right now Smasher did not have us there. Very unfortunate for the side of Loyal Angels. We have talked about this, the kills being spread from the side of SRM Super Kings is consistent 21, 14, 17, 13, 10. So everybody played their role whenever it was needed, but from the side of Loyola Angels, couple of players just fell short. It was Dark and Inferno. Prime was way back. Sharky and one person who was really lagging, as I said, Smasher, did not have a great day. Even the first bloods are better. In total, their first bloods kind of equalize with the side of SRM Super Kings, but still it's just the better team game coming on top from the side of Super Kings, and especially the defense was completely indestructible. Even if they came into the side, got the spike down, they did not have a chance to rotate for a post plant positioning, and that's where your controllers are really important. Your controllers need to put down the smokes, need to put down their utilities, so the opponents do not come really soon as the spike goes down. I think that's where they fell a little bit off short. Inferno was kind of looking like an aggressive fighter rather than the controller. You saw him a lot of time taking TPs, you saw him a lot of time running around the map. I think that's where they fell short as well. As I said, Smasher again, wish them another day, but again, some matches are learning matches, some matches are maybe not feeling great for themselves, and Smasher not feeling great. But SRM Super Kings on the top, and Fur, man, this guy was insane. Multiple 3Ks and 4Ks for his end, and due to being that controller, he played really well. Frank with the operator as well as eco rounds, and that right clicks coming in on the second. What a match between SRM Super Kings versus the side of Loyola Angels. Man, oh man, SRM Super Kings. We saw every player from the side. I talked about it, right? Team game coming top notch. Fur was playing really well. Dudu, DeadSec, everybody, even Frank, whenever the side needed. So they played really well as a team, and I think that's where the side of SRM Super Kings shined on their specific group. And again, we are talking about it multiple times because it's high time for all teams to start showing up, because it's coming to an end. Phase 1 is going to an end. 8 groups, only 8 teams qualifying to the phase 2. It all matters now. You need to pull off your A game. You need to come on top. You had your learning in the first 2 weeks, but right now it's not the learning time. It's about doing everything, and all the things that you've done. If you don't qualify, it will go all for nothing. So today it's going to be one match that we have for day 23, but I think we have a lot more packed for day 24, because as I mentioned, we are coming to the close of end of phase 1, and who comes on top, who ends up qualifying, still kind of, I would say, unknown, because the huge round differentials that a couple of teams are making are just as SRM Super Kings managed to do today. I think there's a lot more that we can see from a couple of teams who can slightly, I think, who are consisting a little bit in terms of the round differential, can come on top really soon. So I'm expecting a lot on day 24. Maybe still again a one-sided domination match, but from a different team altogether. But those questions will all be answered on day 24, and that's the end of day 23. This is going to be me, Lucifer, signing out on day 23, and I'll be waiting for you on day 24. Until then, take care, good night, bye bye.